Oh, hello. 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 Okay, sound is working. I'm not muted like last time. One time I started streaming and my sound was completely muted. And then another time, just yesterday, for the first 8 minutes on Twitch. ugh, For the first 8 minutes on Twitch, I was I had my microphone up because I have one of those headsets that you can swing the microphone back and forth, up if you don't want people to hear you. I accidentally had it up, so nobody. Well, what's up, guys? Just chilling here. As you can see, the title. Um, for some reason, people think Joey the Anime Man is misogynist, only because on a an X post, he responded to some dumb woman who said they need more female-led animes, female protagonists in animes. Joey rightfully listed tons and tons and tons of anime with women protagonists. Which I mean, I didn't understand why people got angry at the first place. Like, he was literally showing. I mean, that lady who said that, she was obviously inferring that there's not enough. When you want more of something, it implies that there isn't enough of it yet. If you want more money, it means you don't have enough money. If you want more food, it means, you're still hungry. So she definitely implied, because that's how the English language works, that there was not enough female led anime, so Joey had to put that woman in her place. And he listed a whole bunch of anime shit. I didn't even know there was that many female led anime. So yeah, he answered back, proving that maybe there's actually too many animes with female protagonists. And people got mad, called him a misogynist, fascist, and Nazi, all the buzzwords the left loves to use. And I just think it's kind of dumb because, I mean, that was the least misogynist thing I think I've ever heard. I mean, women aren't even in the top 100 in chess. To be a grand champion as a woman is a lot lower, I don't know, a lot lower, but is a lower threshold than men. So obviously, men and women aren't equal, okay? Women are very emotional, and women keep on getting, they're the ones that have the most suicidal empathy. I mean, what other group of people do you know that an Islamic terrorist would run over people in their pride parade? And the biggest thing that the people on the left say is, "Don't let the right weaponize this." Um, what about the Islamic terrorist who literally weaponized a vehicle to kill people? Well, I think it only killed one person and injured 19 or 20, but still, it's fucked up. But it also just shows how stupid the left is. I mean, they literally want to import people who hate them. If that's not the stupidest, most retarded, most repealing the 19th Amendment pro whatever, yeah, let's repeal the 19th Amendment. I'm ready. I am very, very ready. We need to end universal suffrage as a whole, actually. That's what's really destroying us. Allowing a bunch of retards to vote. I think I covered this on Twitch yesterday. I mean, it's obvious. Less people, but smarter people voting are going to be a way better voting pool than a bunch of retards. A bunch of those Karen retards or those letter people retards who get killed by Islamic terrorists but somehow still call the right Nazis, saying that the right is trying to genocide them when actually It's the Islamic terrorists who are trying to do it. Like, what the fuck? You're either blind, stupid, or some disgusting combination of the two. But either way, you're still dumb. And don't take my word for it. Just look at the way y'all act. I mean, I'm watching a video now of these unhinged people. This one woman, Paulina Reyes. Fuck, the beach is under attack. Yeah, Paulina Reyes fucking started trying to take some dude's phone who was just recording himself on the bus. Then, alright, you're a raider. You're a legendary raider. What the fuck? This place doesn't even have that bit of shit. Okay, let me check out the big guns. Because these motherfuckers are gonna kill me. Come here, you legendary bitch. No voting for you. No voting for you. No voting for you! Why you mutated, you weird bitch? Come here and show me that coochie in a Speedo. There we go. Damn, 2 legendary women. No match for me. If there was ever a time to show that women are not equal to men, this pretty much just proved it. And while this is just a game, I mean, all of your shit, what is it called? Propaganda you shove in our video games and movies. But it looks like somebody forgot to take the realism out of this game. What else? There's never been a either majority female or entirely female army in all of history. That's never happened. What else? What other history do we have? I mean, even the founding fathers knew women should not vote. They are way too emotional. Which is why they had land-owning, smart men become the... Well, because you needed someone smart and rich to be able to make the trip to the federal building once America was established, and someone smart enough to understand the complexities of the economy to be able to let the federal government know exactly what his area needs. And yeah, then he has to come back and explain everything that's going on federally, plus what they're able to do for them as a group, as a collective. So basically, a singular representative who is in charge of voting. He would bring all of the issues to the people, have the people talk about it, or again, since he's the smartest person, he's got to explain the intricacies of the policies, and then he'll let people know how they're going to vote based on all of the information they explain. Then they take that vote that the people can give their opinions on, and they take it up the chain to the federal government. They know we needed smart people, and they just completely excluded women from that because, duh. But this is basically all I wanted to do. Make a quick. I mean, this is called a stream, but I mean, this is really the only way I can make a video. Um, but yeah, people thinking Joey is a misogynist is the most laughable thing in the world. Those boys are the biggest snowflake libtards I have ever seen. And the fact that people could turn on them so quickly and call them such vile names is actually pretty funny. The people who they continuously pander to are kind of angry at them. Want they want his career ended. They're just crazy. Just a bunch of fucking psychos. But yeah, the main reason it's going to be very short today is also because I gotta fucking clean my room. Yep. I mean, in case you couldn't tell, I'm a pretty dirty motherfucker. I mean, I'm a former Democrat, so I was a former retard. But luckily, luckily I was able to get out of it. What really helped was when all the retards celebrated Charlie Kirk's assassination. That's when it really was like, holy crap, why do I consider myself a Democrat when all these Democrats are fucking murderous psychopaths? And that's pretty much when I was like, yeah, fuck Democrats. They're actually violent retards who only want to destroy America. Let me see if I can find any more misogynist stuff. I mean, what else can I say? The wage gap, pretty easily explained. Um, I mean, just look at video games today versus back when they were in their prime, and look at the studios making the games. A lot of they them she's and whatevers. But you know what's missing? The nerdy guys who created the entire IP to begin with. So they've taken over video games, trying to push their retard messaging. It doesn't work. Then we have retards trying to join the anime sphere. They know nothing. And they're calling Joey a fucking fascist. So, yeah, we don't claim Joey. Us misogynists do not claim Joey. He is way too much of a feminist. Yeah. I mean, guaranteed if I told him the fact about no women being in the top 100 chess players, he would. If I asked him if there how many women are in the top 100, he would say something like 60% or 50%, when the answer is 0%. Like he's that kind of feminist idiot. So him just listing off a bunch of, I mean, you went into his domain, anime. You tourists came in and tried to say, you know what? There's not enough women-led anime. We need so much more because women. And what? Joey just proved to you, hey, there's plenty of fucking women-led animes. Why don't you actually try watching some? But that would be too hard because these idiots don't really watch anime. I mean, I guess this could also lead into the fact that Japan hated them as well for saying that. What was it? A lot of animes are in set in high school because that was like their golden years. Blah 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 bullshit. I mean, that was rightful anger. They're retarded. I mean, the most simple answer is obviously it's what sells. I mean, when I was growing up, what 13? Um, I forget when I first started. I started watching anime with Dragon Ball Z because that's what would be on Cartoon Network. So that would be what I would watch. I loved it. Then Naruto came. Then Dragon Ball GT. And then I think Zatch Bell. Pretty much Toonami and all of that back in the day. Um, was all like awesome animes. So fuck, what was my point? Oh yeah, so these people just come in. Oh no, it was Japanese. Yeah. I mean, that's the simplest answer. I don't know how they couldn't come up with that answer because it's literally made for 18 and under type people. I mean, some is 18 plus, like the high school titty show. But other than that, like, I mean, my high school was definitely not the golden years. My high school was just fucking annoying. I hated it. I hated the teachers. I hated the people. So I graduated early. So yeah, I definitely don't watch anime because it was such a great time in my life. I watch it because it's what I grew up with. I grew up with it. I loved it. I kept watching it. Then when these places had the ability to stream it, I had a Funimation, Crunchyroll accounts. I had them all. I was able to be recommended different animes that I never would have thought about watching. So yeah, I mean, they got a bunch of unneeded hate. I mean, it was definitely warranted hate, but unneeded because I mean, they literally could have just said the answer I said and been done with it. But they try to act like, "Oh, I live in Japan. I'm pretty much Japan, even though I'm, a Westerner visiting Japan basically." But yeah, we know the culture. We know why everything is kind of set in high school time. It's like, no, you're missing the point. And there's a bunch of Western shows too. Ned's Declassified, Wizards of Waverly Place. Now, these are things that I watched as a kid. Okay, these are late. I mean, yeah, really old Disney Channel type thing. So, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody on Deck. Um, Fuck, I know there's tons and tons more. I just can't remember because it's been so fucking long. But those are pretty much the ones I know. Nickelodeon, I know, had a lot of shows and even some Cartoon Network shows. I mean, Dexter's Laboratory was set in school. Dude was basically a toddler in high school, but he was still in school. And even TV shows and animated shows um, that have characters. Mostly the characters are going to be around the teenage range from 16 to 19 because that's the main group of people watching the animes. And yeah, adults can definitely relate to high school, but it's not because it was their golden days. It's just because they fucking went to high school and experienced high school. I could write about high school too, but it wouldn't be the same as what these people are writing. Oh, you are getting shot in the fucking face. Well, that barely did anything. And you mutated, you dirty bitch. Fuck it, I'll take it just because I can. Okay, so yeah. Um, so yeah. I mean, yeah, that was basically the title. I put Joey in and said, "Hold my purse, y'all. Let me show you what a real misogynist would talk about." And I think I covered every kind of topic. I mean, women never want equal rights, they want extra rights. They want all the they want all the perks of being a woman, but they also want to be treated like a man and act like a man. So, yeah. Whether you believe in religion or science, either way, two distinct and very specific genders were inevitably left as the best way for our species of Homo sapien to continually reproduce. Other species may be able to change their own genders, but we definitely can't. So, no, Mr. who has a wig and has cut off his penis, you are not a woman. Now, I can respect you if you're walking down the street and you're talking to someone, or we're in a group and there's a conversation, and for some reason I'm in a group with you, um, and you make it known your pronouns. I'll respect a pronoun. Now, if it's a retarded pronoun, like one of the made up bullshit ones, no. I'll just call you what I think at that point. But yeah, I mean, I don't give a shit about trans people. It's the fucking psychotic ones that are the reason most people are losing. I mean, it's the biggest reason the letter people are losing so much support. I mean, I swear the gays, the L, G, and Bs need to completely separate from the rest, or else the equal rights that you fought so hard for up to this point are all going to be in vain. Every single one in vain. Because you decided to team up with actual psychopaths who crash out at the slightest words. I mean, come on. How can you proudly call yourself a first world American citizen when something as simple as a word can make you angry, crash out, be violent? That's third world behavior. That's plain and simple. No self control. You're an animal. You are basically an animal. So people like that, basically anything they say are basically like dog barks. And they have no bearing on my life. They have no, their opinion is pretty much less than dirt to me. And dirt is good. You could build on dirt. But these retards, Jesus Christ, they can't even engage with honest conversation. They're never in reality. They're always in their own fucked up worldview. So yeah, I would love asylums to come back strong. I would love for America to end universal suffrage and uh put some co- mental capacity exams, to see if the same exams that people would have to take. Well, not the exact same. There's going to be some changes, but similar to an exam you would take, or a mental exam you would take if you wanted to, or to be able to stand trial, something like that. And not only do we need that for voters, we need that for candidates as well. I mean, look at what they replaced Grand Platinum with. What in that that makes me believe in Lucifer. Not God, but Lucifer. It's just disgusting. Weird. Dude claims he has periods at his ass. Um, if I'm bleeding out of my ass, the last thing I'm doing is making it public, and the first thing I'm doing is asking a doctor why the fuck there's blood coming out of my ass. I'm not gonna say, oh, I guess I'm intersex, because that would be retarded. Raider, psycho.
Intruder, identify yourself.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say I'm an intruder. I was gonna say, bro, I'm literally helping you. And how many times do I have to clear this shit out? I swear to God, I've cleared this out like 7 times. You ugly motherfucking super mutant bit. Well, that's basically what they replaced Grand Platinum with, a super mutant. Apparently, they have booty hole baths of blood coming out their anus. Oh, that makes me sick. Okay, what else was I talking about? I got distracted by this place not being clear. I forget. Shit, now it really pisses me off that I forgot. What was I talking about? Hmm. Oh, I think it was trans people. I completely forget my point. But I'll say things that I think, I mean, my beliefs on trans, which I don't give a shit about them. Just act fucking no. Oh yeah, that was what I was talking about. Okay, okay. Yeah, just act fucking normal. We don't want fucking psychotic idiots who have no self control, destroying a fucking GameStop because somebody called um the person sir instead of ma'am. Like, Lord have mercy, just get some help. Obviously, you need help. No sane person should ever crash out like that. But I think I'll end it here because I got shit to do today. I just wanted to, I've been doing at least something every day. So here's just a tiny little nugget of misogyny. At least that's what they call it. I'm actually definitely not a misogynist. I just can see facts. And facts are women are incredibly emotional. They make very emotional decisions that lo- logically make absolutely no sense. And I think what they were made for, aka motherhood, is exactly what they would excel at. I mean, back in caveman days, the man went out, got food for the woman would cook or make clothes or whatever the fuck. Like, come on. Anatomy hasn't changed in all that time. There's still females and males. And the males have been the ones that show they're more logically based. They tend not to let emotions cloud their judgment. At least if they're not giant cuck snowflakes, they don't. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. There are definite roles and rules. I mean, just because what there's like one woman who can maybe um, beat up another guy, that women and men are equal. No, that's just an exception to the rule, but the rule is still a rule. There's still, the baseline. I mean, every medical journal you read on whatever muscle growth, whether you're hydrated correctly. I was just looking at it yesterday because I was like 41% water in my body. My scale told me, and you know, growing up, you're told the body's 70% water, so I thought I was super low. However, I am a fatty, fat fuck. So the water for men is higher than the typical water for women in their body because men have much more muscle, and muscle holds a lot more water. It actually holds 79% water, and I believe fat is like 10 to 12% or 10 to 20% water. So when I put in my fat percentage as well, it told me um, that where I was perfectly normal, and it also said that women would have a lower one because women have less muscle than men on average. So use whatever emotion. Are you shooting me? I don't know. You are, motherfucker. Oh my god, I aim like a blind granny. Alright, so now people know calling some feminist snowflake a fascist misogynist is really the most retarded thing you could do. Y'all need all the allies you could get because, as you could see, the DNC has no money, barely any support, and now the DSA wants to completely destroy America and rebuild it. No, thank you. Please, Trump, get that sand out of your vagina. And please, for the love of America, just arrest these treasonous pigs, these terrorist supporters, these communists who want to completely destroy the states they're in charge of, who tell lies after lies, promises after promises being made with nothing to show for it but debt and crime. So if you're smart, move somewhere Republican, move somewhere red, because blue places are very soft on crime. You're going to have career violent criminals come and attack you, stab you. It's going to be a mess. Just look at New York. They literally got a handout of $12 billion to balance their budget, and somehow they're still $11 billion in debt. That's socialism for you. Well, I'm done talking. I really got to go this time. So thank you for listening. If you do, if you don't, you never heard what I had to say. So you're safe. Later, guys.